Hello, Wendy Passmore here, and I'd just like to a few minutes of a small, thoughtful meditation, hopefully for us. The reading John Donahue's book has been very inspiring for me, and something that came up this week that I've been pondering is the sense that nothingness is the sister of possibility. When you feel nothingness and emptiness gnawing at your life, there is no need to despair. This is a call from your soul, awakening your life to new possibilities. It makes an urgent space for that which is new, surprising, and unexpected. So, as I've pondered this, I was thinking back to the start of the pandemic 18 or 19 months ago and our call to be in isolation. And I wondered how I would possibly cope because I'm a person that enjoys projects and ideas and activities, and to be isolated away. And I don't know, I can't even remember how it happened. But this whole unfolding of a Zoom ministry began. And out of nothingness and emptiness came this whole Zoom world. And honestly, I'm beyond grateful. So, so how did that happen? It just percolated. Like, I like to facilitate groups. I like to listen to stories, as I've talked before. And I didn't know much about Zoom, so it was a big learning curve. But now there's almost daily programs of people coming in to do meditations together, faith sharing groups, learning opportunities through living the questions. And it's just beyond my imaginings. And I think it's got a lot of us through this pandemic period. And so it was not only for those I'm serving in this work, but it was also for me because it gave me a purpose and a sense and opportunity to share what I love and my passion in caring for people and being available to listen to stories. So I wonder if in the midst of your life, you're feeling that kind of nothingness or emptiness. Maybe in not the totality of your life, but in parts of your life. And what could our soul or your soul be reaching out for, longing for? And what might be awakening in you to new possibilities? And am I open to that? And I know that often when people are in a transition time of moving from one thing to another, whether it be a job or a work or moving or relationships, it seems wise to spend some time in that quiet place of allowing, um, not rushing into something new, but allowing something to germinate deep. And so maybe we need to be in touch with our soul's longing and desires. And is there something I can move out in doing after I've had that quiet time of letting go where I've come from and moving into to where I'm going? Allowing the spirit to work and activate in our lives somehow. So maybe we can just spend a moment or two right now pondering that emptiness or that feeling of nothingness. And is there a little germ of hope, something germinating deep down in my soul that I can be open to a new possibility? So perhaps you could just do some prayerful reflection on that as the week unfolds. And perhaps we can just invite the Spirit of the living God, fall afresh on me in the midst of the nothingness feeling, that I might be enlivened to new possibilities. And as we've said before, we're here for a purpose. And as my mom always said, it's not over till it's over. So may our hearts not grow bitter, but be open to new life and new possibilities. I put a picture of a tree in the winter where the leaves had fallen and it seems to be waiting. And this is a beautiful writing by Macrina Widecker called The Sacrament of Waiting. So I'd like to just end with this. Slowly she celebrated the sacrament of letting go. First she surrendered her green, then the orange, yellow, and red. Finally she let go of her brown. Shedding her last leaf, she stood empty and silent, stripped bare. Leaning against the winter sky, she began her vigil of trust. Shedding her last leaf, she watched its journey to the ground. She stood in silence, wearing the color of emptiness. Her branches wondering, how do you give shade with so much gone? And then the sacrament of waiting began. The sunrise and sunset watched with tenderness. Clothing her with silhouettes, they kept her hope alive. They helped her understand that her vulnerability, her dependence and need, her emptiness, her readiness to receive, were giving her a new kind of beauty. Every morning and every evening, they stood in silence and celebrated together the sacrament of waiting. So may we all experience grace in this time of feeling empty and that sense of waiting for the new. Till next time.